Who are you?
I'm Jaden.
I'm Abby.
I'm Jen.
Mia is my name.
My name is Hannah Reynolds.
And who is this video about?
This video is about the one and only Mary Giblin.
And who is this video about?
Mary Claire Giblin.
I'm one of Mary's bestest friends. I like to consider myself the bestest friend.
I've been Mary's advisor for the past 4 years.
And who is this video about?
Mary Giblin.
What is your relationship with Mary Giblin?
Mary Giblin is my triad and advising member.
I met Mary Claire Giblin when we were in 8th grade. When I was in 8th grade. Correction.
I first met Mary Giblin in the Border in Our Backyard class.
I met Mary Claire Giblin when I got back from the wilderness trip, and it was her birthday for advising. We were celebrating it, and I met her.
We're in the same advising. Phil's advising. Yeah, thank you.
I was new to the school and I was very scared to meet new people because I knew everybody at this school, had known each other for a long time.
I did not like Mary Claire Giblin at first.
Oh, tell us the whole story. Tell us
That's okay.
the. No.
No, I did not like her, just we weren't friends at first. We didn't become friends until I was in 9th grade.
Mary was very inviting and she was very friendly and we pretty much got to know each other in just that class. And then I started coming to the advising and hanging out with her more. So that's when I first met Mary.
Oh, I guess I always knew of Mary because I knew both her older siblings. And so I can remember her when she was in the elementary school, but I probably didn't officially meet Mary until she introduced herself when I picked her out of the hat to be in my advising group.
I met Mary, I can't remember if it was in 6th grade when she was on the Bridges trip, or definitely in 7th grade, and then she switched into my advising in 8th grade. Oh, my first impression of Mary was that she was a very kind and intelligent person.
Is that true?
That is very true. The longer I've known Mary, the more she impresses me.
I was like, this gal is a very nice gal, and she is purty.
Mary very deeply cares about everyone that she's around and genuinely has empathy for everything everybody's going through.
Mary's so cool. Mary is very selfless. There's sometimes she'll do something that's so selfless and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about doing something so selfless. So she honestly makes me a better person because she makes me think about other people more often and less about myself. She's literally so selfless. It's first instinct for her to just help people. And for other people, including myself, it's not always my first instinct. So that's really special about her. Also, Mary's really funny. I know at school she's very academically driven and in classes if you I've only had classes with her, but she's very good sense of humor and she always has a great attitude and I always feel very lifted up whenever I'm around her and have fun with her. So I'm very grateful for Mary. I think the whole advising is Mary does a lot for the advising. And Mary is really talented. She's very smart intellectually and she's very talented with creatively expressing herself. So
Yeah?
What does Mary contribute to you in the advising?
Gosh, so much. I mean, I think that she's one of those people that I can't imagine the advising without her. I feel in so many ways she's the glue that holds so much together. She brings calmness, she brings compassion and empathy, she brings laughter, kindness. I don't know, I just think she's one of those rare students where it's never about her. So much so I wish it was more about her from time to time. She brings leadership. I don't know, friendship. I might have said that already. And yeah, she very much cares for the people around her. She's probably one of the most remarkable people I know.
Mary contributes the entire thing. She like literally runs that triad, and I don't think we would be able to be a functional triad without her because she is responsible leader moment girl. Awesome.
In 5 years? Oh,
When Mary is 23 or 24, I bet she'll be like in a symphony somewhere in the world. Probably not Colorado. She's going places.
she'll probably just be finishing up her year-long residency in some international orchestra in Europe. That's my guess.
Mary was an animal. What animal would she be?
A giraffe.
A giraffe.
Yeah, okay, Mary would be a giraffe.
Yeah, that's what she said too.
And for
I think
obvious
everyone says
reasons.
giraffe.
Not because she's tall, not just because she's tall, but giraffes are very like gentle. They're not super like aggressive, and Mary's not super aggressive. I guess is the best way to put it.
I think you should edit her into being a giraffe.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh man, that's a good question. If Mary was an animal, I'm trying to think like what is the nicest, kindest, sweetest, smartest animal? I don't know. A fennec fox.
A flamingo.
If Mary had a movie where she was the main character, what would it be called, and what genre would the movie be?
The title would be There's Something About Mary.
I think that's what I'm gonna call it.
Oh my gosh, Mary would totally be in like one of those movies where it's like real classical, like back in the day, you know, back in that era where people were like very conservative and like lots of violin, like the classical era type of stuff. And then like Bridgerton type of thing. But then she's like the like rogue one that doesn't like find a suitor. Instead she wants to pursue music or something like that. I could see her doing that.
It would be about us planning something like really fun to do and then her not being able to do it. And then it would be Jen going like, Mary, go have fun. And then it would be eventually, she would be like, okay. And then we'd all go have fun and then we wouldn't graduate.
Oh my gosh, I can't think of a name for that movie.
The title of the film would be called I Have Work to Do. It really depends on who's
It's
watching.
like a cut and dry movie.
If Mary was watching it, maybe it wouldn't be a comedy. But anyone else, for sure. You get it.
Yeah, I get it.
And it would be about someone who is just amazing and has a ton of empathy and kindness and goes on to save the world. It's like a superhero movie.
I think it would be like a movie. You know how they make movies about like celebrities and they talk about their life? It would be about how Mary is like the world's best violinist and it'll be her like upbringing. It'll probably be called Mary the Violin.
If Mary was like going away and you would only get to talk to her one last time, what would you
Jesus.
say?
It's dark.
Like, if you would only see Mary one more time, what would you tell her?
I feel like I would just thank her for everything because I feel I'm not a very emotional person and I feel like I don't really tell her enough how much I appreciate her.
What would I tell her? I'd probably cry a lot. And I would tell her that. I would say, Mary, something along the lines of like, I don't know, don't be so hard on yourself. Because I'm assuming in this situation I'm like dying and I'm like, Mary, saying like my goodbye or something. Like, Mary, don't be so hard on yourself. You do so many amazing things. Never sell yourself short. Don't doubt your abilities. Like, you're doing great, you know. She could be very driven, and that's a good thing. But also, I'd be like, Mary, you're doing great. So, yeah, that's what I would say to Mary.
Oh, that makes me sad to think of seeing Mary one last time.
Yeah, it's a little sad.
I would want her to know that she is amazing and she can do hard things and that I love her.
I hope I see her after her final support meeting. My last words to Mary, I would just tell her to continue being her. I mean, I think if there's, gosh, I don't know. I don't know that I have any like solid advice. I get to spend a lot of time with Mary. So I don't know that I could sum up what like her and I have discussed in 4 years in a final parting words. I guess maybe I would just say you have everything you need now and go out there and change the world.
I would want her to know that I appreciate her and adore her so very much. Mary, you are a goddess queen and you are the moment and you are the jewel.
Mary, Mary, I want to say to you that I adore you, I love you. You have just continued to impress me more and more over the years, and I can't wait to see what your future brings. The world is lucky to have you.
Sweet.
Thank you for asking me to be a part of this.
Yeah.